talk with us about
The first time I knew I was bisexual was, I think I was 5, and I saw Naked Barbie.
I first knew when my first girlfriend wanted to have sex.
When I first figured it out, it was more of a hurrah, I figured this out, I figured out what's been bugging me.
It's normal and it's natural and it's not something I should be ashamed of, and it's just who I am.
I am agendered and pansexual.
I'm pansexual.
Transgender.
I'm gay and loving it.
I'm a lesbian and I'm proud. I sound like a little kid.
I'm the #1 gay.
When I first learned what transgender was, it fit with what I was feeling.
I lived as a man for 2 years. And for a while I was really depressed about that because I felt like there wasn't a place in the world for me. There's only a place in the world for men and women. And so that's when I've really come into my own and become happy with myself, is when I stopped holding myself to these rigid expectations.
I didn't want to be a lesbian. I didn't want to like girls. I wanted to be normal. That's all I wanted to be. I wanted to fit in. It took me, I guess, about 6 years to really come out, to fully feel accepted to myself and be okay with it.
I remember being a kid, and I think my mom knew. And she told me, she sat down and she told me, she said, I was like 7 or 8, and she was like, "Sydney, you have to promise me that you'll never be a lesbian."
I just left a note on the counter one day when I went to class and came home, and shit hit the fan for a little bit.
Nobody was at home except me, and I had a knife beside me and was thinking about killing myself. And then some bitches inside of me appeared, and I dropped the knife and got down on my knees and started praying to help lead me to the words to say to my parents that I'm gay.
You know, you just want your parents to love you. You don't want them to think that anything's wrong with you, and nothing is wrong with you.
What we do at a normal meeting in Queers and Allies is we usually talk about business, we have events, and we host tables, and we're active in the community of the college. There's usually a snack, which is really awesome. Then we usually have a social activity which brings people together, and people are more able to talk about their issues.
I feel like I can be myself somewhere, and it helped me feel like more accepted.
It's really helped me, feel more comfortable in my own skin.
It helped me talk more about my sexuality.
I was looking for a community to be myself in, to not have to hide.
What I would tell people who are struggling with anything, especially when they're younger, is to relax.
Take your time, really take your time.
It's okay to be different. I think it's a message that a lot of people need to hear.
It's not a choice, and even if it is, who cares?
If there's any fear, address it and conquer it.
Overall, you have to be strong and know, you know what, I don't care. I'm who I am, and I'm beautiful, and I'm strong, so.
I feel like everybody should have the right to express how they feel on the inside, and especially who they love, because that's the whole point. That's why we're all here,